uh, who actually needs them kind of like a life coaching? Do they actually know they need a life coaching, or you have to convince like your client they actually need kind of life coaching? Because when people think about I need a therapy, I need a coach, sometimes they think about, oh, am I going crazy? Or I need some hand holder. So who actually needs life coaching, and are they open about it?
That's a really good question because I do think you're right. I think all mental health services sometimes have a bad rap.
Yeah,
Like, oh my gosh, uh, if I seek help, then something's really wrong with me.
yeah,
Um, and that's really unfortunate. I really wish, especially after the pandemic, I feel like, I mean, not after because we're still in it, but I do feel like that has brought to surface for a lot of people that it really is okay to reach
yeah,
out for help. And really, it's not an admission of failure. It is really more you should really be proud of yourself for
mhm,
realizing, hey, I need some help. I need
yeah,
to just, have an outside person that I can bounce ideas off of. And to me, it's a real strength for people that reach out and realize it. But I do think you're right. I do think there's still a little bit of a stigma,
yeah,
and so that's one of the things that I provide, and I think most life coaches provide a complimentary 15 or 20-minute session with people
yeah,
before they actually sign on to kind of explain the process and the procedures that we're going to be doing, but also to help reassure that person, you're not crazy.
yeah,
You should be proud of yourself for realizing you need a little help. And if everyone has needed help at some time or another,
yeah.
it's just admitting that and understanding that it's really a strength for you to reach out. And I really acknowledge people for calling and actually investing basically in themselves. So, but that's a good question, and that's still unfortunately something I think that anyone in the mental health field
Yeah.
sort of battles a lot.
Yeah, I know you mentioned it already, like you had a life coach for yourself for your own
Yes.
need. And so with your own experience, you can share with like our audience, like
Uh-huh.
does it change your lifestyle, or you wanted to achieve something you achieved because of your life coach? Do you think that?
I was actually at a time in my life that I was trying to anticipate what retirement was going to look like for me.
Right.
And so the issue that I was really working with was just trying to mentally prepare myself
Hmm.
for retirement and what that was going to look like
Yeah.
and how I might navigate that with maybe not full retirement, but part-time work, hence my life coaching. But also, I was trying to prepare myself financially for
Right.
retirement.
Yeah.
And so, my life coach helped me a lot with some financial. It wasn't her actually doing the financial counseling for me, but she had several resources for
Hmm.
me to use in preparing financially for retirement. So that's the other thing I might mention is that your life coach isn't going to have all of the answers for sure for you, but hopefully your life coach would have resources that they could
Yeah.
refer you to. Um, I do that all the time with people. In fact, I've had 2 or 3 younger clients right now that I've referred to financial advisors because they're
Yeah.
trying to, get their finances in order. So I'm not a financial advisor, but I do have a relationship with several that I feel comfortable. I also have referred several of my clients to therapists.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not doing therapy, but I do have a lot of resources and know people that I feel comfortable referring.
Hmm.
So I think that is a big part of my world is developing resources for my clients that I can refer them to.
Yeah.
And I felt good about how that's worked so far too.
Yeah, so you got the benefit from your life coach, and obviously
Yes.
right now you're helping others in the same way. So in terms of like, what's the common problem people have in terms of like a life coaching, or is it varies for different person to different person?
I don't know that there is a common problem, honestly. I would say that it is, if I could use one word, I would say it's people going through a transition of
Mhm.
some kind. Anything from a death,
Yeah,
a change in a relationship, of a divorce, a job change, a physical moving change, uh, something that they're in transition
yeah.
or are considering a transition.